going to do is make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Share the live. Share the live. Oh, we got a good topic tonight. We got a good topic tonight. Oh, there we go. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. And let's run the likes up. Let's get about 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. Ladies, gentlemen, we're going to talk about our mindset. Why is our mindset so different? Why do men and women, when they go through tragedy, why is our minds so different? And I think if we can answer that question, we can kind of help out why some of us in relationships feel so we feel so great. It's because we don't know how to deal with the mental status of the person. Okay? Because let me tell you something about relationships. It's all mental, baby. It's like working out. Life itself, working out a job is all mental. People say what they can't do is because their mind is not conditioned. If you can condition your mind, you can do any and everything you set your mind to. Any and everything. There's nothing impossible. You're looking at a guy who literally, when people talk about these people that's in their 30s, talking about they came from the dirt, they're millionaires now, they're rappers, whatever, because they finally got a deal. They've been rapping since they was 10 or 11. They got a deal and everything, and they came from the dirt because they was poor. Their mom was poor, everybody's poor. And then they end up doing a documentary about them about 5 or 6 years later and found out that they had a mama and a daddy. They lived in a nice house, maybe not the best neighborhood, but they had, clothes and all that. So their dirt don't look like our dirt. Our dirt was dirt. Our mama's dirt was under the dirt. I think the 70s babies is the last dirt babies that was born. Not taken away from you, 80s and 90s and 2000 babies that have had struggle and hard times. But it was the 70 babies when they was transitioning food stamps from being paper to now in the 90s to start putting it on a card. See, from as far as back as they had food stamps to start out, up until the early 90s, food stamp was in paper form. And it was different colors to tell you the value of different things, right? And so that's dirt. That's dirt, not that star card where you got a regular credit card and anybody knowing that you're getting groceries between. Nah. They see that food stamp pack come out, I don't care how clean and sharp you was, they knew that, ooh, you on food stamp, and that was not a. Now y'all love to buy food stamps for people, 75, 400, whatever it is. Back when we was coming up, oh no, baby, you don't want to be on food stamps. You was known as the poorest kid in the block. That was embarrassing. Now it's embarrassing if you ain't got food stamps. If you ain't bought food stamps with somebody, you ain't in the food stamps mind. Oh, child, you missing it. So, yeah, dirt. So you know that dude came from a dirt. But there was some things psychologically that took place in my life that most of what we deal with in life, the female doesn't know how to handle it or deal with it because she has a different experience with life, and her mental is developed different also. So if you can, just share the live. Let's hit the hearts. Let's run them up. I see 10 likes here. I don't see no likes on my business page. Come on, Instagram, y'all come on in. And come on, Facebook, come on, and YouTube, y'all come on in. And folks know we on here. If you would please, I would greatly appreciate it. Hold on a second. Come on, come on. Like I said, you're coming in. If you would, run it up, run it up, run it up. I'll give y'all some time. It is, it's like it's Monday. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It's my Monday at work. That's why I feel like that. It's my Monday at work. As you're coming on, let me know where you're coming from and run up the light. Run up the lights. Run up the lights. Hit the screen. Hit the screen. It don't cost you nothing to hit the screen. Just hit the screen. Let's get there. I hit it a couple times. And as y'all know, the more likes we get in, is the bigger our platform goes. The more likes you get in, the bigger your platform goes. So I'll give y'all a chance to come on. Some people have really been responding well with the different discussions, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it tremendously. There was something that was given to me earlier, so I'm going to say it. We're going to find out tonight why most men cannot really deal with the woman's mental, and most women cannot deal with most men's physical. Okay? That's the reason why there's such a gap. Good evening, how you doing? If you could, share the live, because we're going to talk tonight about the different ways that men think and women think, and why that is contributing to broken families, not getting together, even friendships. Let me say this. It's amazing how everyone wants to. Aloha from Hawaii. What's going on? Hawaii? Aloha. What do we do? My brother was born in Waikiki. It's amazing how when people first meet you, they have this end game as their only game. So if you're not potential for them to reach the back, they don't even want to have a front. In other words, they don't want to be no friends. Niggas don't want to be friends no more. I guess friends is just a cuss word nowadays, because nobody know how to really have a wholesome friendship, because everything has to lead to marriage. Like, you're going to be mine. Y'all better get over that. You're going to end up, keep going, keep doing that. You're going to come over with yeast infection. Keep it up. Y'all got to know how to have friends, man, and just chill and this, everybody ain't going to marry you. Everybody don't want you like that. But some people just like to be around because you cool. You cool peeps, Y'all stop doing that. Y'all stop putting hooks in Negroes that you don't even know if you're catching a bass or if you're catching a trout, if you got an old bottom feeder, catfish. And some of y'all getting catfished, thinking that you got you a man, until that first mental scenario happened and you find out their mindset ain't the same. Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. Some of these men don't even go get checked. Hello? You up and sleep with a nigga who just left jail, did 5 to 10 years, and I'm not talking against nobody who have it. Y'all know this is the truth. And I still think that every person who went to jail and stayed in more than 72 hours and locked up got suspect to me, because I got too many kinfolk that went to jail and they had to be honest at the end of the day. But they came out hard as hell, but they was soft when he was in there. Because you can fight. And my kinfolk can fight. You can fight 5 or 6 people. Around 7, 8, or 9, Bubba got you. Bubba got you. So if you go in there being all hard or looking all mean and stuff, whatever. Y'all can all come out and say, I was in there 20 years and didn't get touched. You liar. Stop lying, man. And then y'all women sit up here and marry these guys and get with these guys. You don't even get no AIDS test. You don't get none of that stuff. You don't get no pay stuff when be thrown off. Keep it up. Y'all better start being friends with folks. All right, y'all run the hearts up. Come on, run the hearts up. Let's get to 1,000. Y'all get us to 1,000. I'll stop rambling. Come on. Get some more folk. Thank you, Niece, for being on. Come on. Let's get some more people on. Get all your dorm room girls on there. Get all of them there. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for calling me here. Can you invite about 20 more people to come on? Like 20 more people. Come on, YouTube. Let's go. Let's run it up. Some men, I didn't say all, but some men He can't deal. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. He can't deal with her physical. My bad. I'm sorry. He can't deal with her physical, and she can't deal with his mental. I'm sorry. So, because that's how it came to me. And let me now I can remember how it came to me. No, come on, y'all, come on. This is good. Now listen what I just said. He can't deal with her physical. She can't deal with his mental. Men are not used to women being physical. Not the way most men was raised. We're not used to women being physical. Not bro. These women can physical. These women can change oil now. These women can change the tire by themselves. Don't need you no more. Car broke over. They calling you. They're gonna fix it. Keep on going, and they'll tell you about it when they get home. And men are not normally emotional or mental, but y'all women got men who shut down like women. Pout, cry, gossip, calling their friends every time, talking about what she did, what you did. And y'all know how to deal with it, because y'all like, man, that ain't what my grandpapa did, my daddy did. They put their foot down and what they said was. This nigga compromise on every little thing. You want peanut butter or jelly? Well, what you want? Well, nigga, what you want? Well, I mean, what you want fixed? Well, I don't want to fix no peanut butter. Okay, well, you don't fix no peanut butter, I guess we'll have jelly. Nigga, you're allergic to jelly. You'll be like Will Smith, your ears popping and everything else. Just because you scared to tell her, you know we don't eat jelly in this house, peanut butter. Why you ask me that question? Sometimes women be testing y'all mental, man. Just to see, you know, because they try to figure out who do they marry, who am I dating? Because every little thing that hit this boy's mind, he can't think us out of nothing but more trouble. And these women don't get physical now. They throwing you against the wall. Boom, you better give me a kiss like, God, dog. Whoa, hold on now. Like, you don't have too many beta, Charlie, and Delta niggas. You bite an alpha, he gonna bite you hard. He gonna bite you back. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play. I know y'all watched that documentary when the lionesses was tearing up on that one line because he was old and weak. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. All of us ain't old and weak, baby. Like my nuts. No, you ain't. Yeah, y'all watch too much TV. All right, come on. 600 here. What y'all doing over here? Come on, y'all. There's only 30 likes. Yo, come on. We almost there. So he don't know how to deal with her physical. She don't know how to deal with his mental. And because women interpret things different mentally, and men process things different mentally, there's no union of the mind. Because, and let me clear that up. This is not a hello. I need somebody to stimulate my mind. No, you don't. Y'all stop. I told y'all. Y'all keep giving your brain to niggas that have low conversations. They're going to control your life from that point on. You don't need nobody to stick. If your brain ain't stimulated enough to carry on conversation, do not answer the phone. Do not answer the phone. I know what y'all trying to say, but words have power. When you say, well, I want somebody to talk to me and be able to say some things outside of sex. I just want to see where his head is about business. Say that. Don't say I want you to make love to my mind. I need my mind to be massaged and pat. No, you don't. No. That's when you get in the bedroom, you give your mind over to them, and then you become so tired. You so tired from straight up without even having no sex. Here's the sad thing. Some of y'all niggas that got so tired and didn't get no peanut or get no cooch out of it because you gave the mind off the bat. Y'all stop doing that. Because you think so tired is when you go inside of a woman or you allow men to go inside of you. Tell me where that is in the Bible. They ain't nowhere. Your goofy pastor told you that bull crap, and I'm a pastor, so I'm calling him goofy. That is nowhere in the Bible. You cannot get a soul tied through physical interaction. It's impossible. You get soul tied whoever you give yourself to. That's Bible. Don't give way to the devil. Don't give in to the devil. No one owns your heart but God. As soon as you start giving yourself to a person who is not giving themselves to God, you have tied your soul together, even if you have sex or not. For even to think to do it has caused you to even be tied. That's how I know you got to do the poke. There's certain things I got to say because certain platforms, you can't say certain things. 1,000, okay, we got 1,000. I don't want everybody else. Y'all don't worry about nobody else. Y'all some greedy folk, boy. Let me tell you something. Okay, here we go. So here's what I discovered. The reason why in relationships it's so difficult to even get out of the box from friendship to proper dating. I'm gonna use some old school words, but they apply to today. You should not court or date anybody without first examining their mind. How do I examine their mind? There are questions that you can be able to ask to see what the person's mental state of being is before you go any further into a relationship type of thinking or deal. You're going to have to exercise. I'm not going to tell y'all, nope. You're going to need to search out yourself. See, everything ain't free, y'all. There is work that needs to be done in a relationship, and the more lazy we get is the more hurt we end up getting because no one is willing to do the homework that it takes to have a relationship. I just told y'all the other day, if you financially have less than $500 left over a month for you to be able to have another person in your life, you don't have enough money to date nobody. Because the bare minimum amount of money you need to date this person before you marry them is $500. That's the movies, that's the popcorn, that's the fair, that's going to go buy their favorite cologne, that's their birthday, Christmas, and maybe buy some of the sides and trimmings for the 4th of July or for Thanksgiving. Minimum $500 that you have to pull out just to have that to be done. That includes nails and hair and all that kind of stuff. Stuff that's permanent that can go on them. I'm talking about stuff that if they trip and bounce, you can take back and go and get your receipt back and get your money back for them. Once you put the nails on, y'all, see, I'm going to teach y'all about that too. See, men, you gradually grow to nails, hair, and rent and car note. You just don't come right off the back and be some fool and some girl telling you, well, I think when a sister needs a little help from somebody who's interested in her, she should be able to ask, stop right now. You go ahead and embarrass you. Nigga, ask your daddy. Oh, you ain't got one of them. Okay. Ask your brother. Oh, you still owe him. Okay. Ask your mama. Oh, you burnt that bridge. If you can't ask your daddy who don't talk to you, your brother don't trust you, and your mom ain't giving you nothing, don't you dare whatever ask me. I don't know you like that. No, thank you, bye. What the heck y'all women doing talking about somebody got to pay something they can't get nothing back on if you decide to bounce? Y'all think we fools? I'm supposed to hear every man on that game. Don't you do that. You don't get no nails, no hair, no car, no rent, because if something goes down, you can't get a refund on none of that. So as long as she try to withhold the coot and everything else and don't want to date you, fall in love with you, you ain't paying nails, hair, car note, or rent, because those things show that there is a commitment between us, that what's yours is mine and what's mine is yours. But at the beginning, you might get a meal. I might pick you up in my car. And if I do, I'll open the door. I might show you where I live. And if I do, it's because of the fact being, I trust that you can be able to handle luxury or hood, whatever you got. But see, let's go back to the mindset. So the way that a woman thinks, she thinks multiple dimensional. She thinks in all dimensions at the same time. Well, the man thinks in what he's in at this moment. Well, man thinks what he's in this moment. But this is 2023. So now we find out that men now are starting to think multidimensional. And the woman is just trying to get out their struggle now. Women like, Trent, what's going on through all these other dimensions? I need to deal with what's happening right now on October 31st, 2023. Men is looking at, well, are you a potential for me to help you on 2023, October 31st? Because there's a November 1st and a December 1st that I'm trying to get us to January 1st. And if that's the possibility, then you got me on October 31st, 2023. So men are now starting to think multidimensional when women are thinking about, I need right now, whatever that need is. Here's the problem that some of us don't even understand. So some of y'all are dealing with men that are become mentally detached. They're not wanting to. Here's what, like I said, men have a problem with women's physical. Women have a problem with the men's mental. So let's deal with the men. So what men probably have with you physical is that you're not physical enough. Now I know I said we told him this well, but actually is he's trying to be cuddly, he's trying to be touchy, he's trying to be freaky, he's trying to be sexy, he's trying to be sexual. A lot of women are kind of shutting down in that area because of the fact being that's what they think the whole motive of a man is just to have sex, when that's not always true for every man. Though sex is a part of the relationship, point blank and period. And so they kind of somewhat don't understand it. So a man gets frustrated when that part of the physical, whether it be touch, kiss, hold, screw, whatever you want to call it, is not being done. Just even holding his hand brings a lot of assurance to a man. Just touching him on the shoulder or just laying your head on his shoulder. It means a lot to me because you got to understand something. When most men were developed as boys coming up, the only person that did a lot of cuddling and holding him was his mother. If his mother did a very lousy job in giving affection to that child and raised him to be of non-effect, he has no affections at all, then when he gets older, he's not going to know how to take either a woman who is physical, cuddly, clingy, or he's going to sit there and be overly in it because he never had it. Or if he was somebody who had a mother that always hugged us at the third, but you end up getting with a woman who always got molested, raped, and abused by her body, you always want to touch and she's always jumping, it's going to become a problem because of the fact being all he knows is affection. All you know is that affection leads to some kind of drama or trauma. So because the mindset of both individuals are not on the same one accord, it's going to be a problem throughout the relationship. I don't care what people say. I don't care how they try to dress it up. I'm going to get better. Just give me time. Unfortunately, over time, unless they have a drastic opening, wide-eyed opening, then it's never going to get better. You just have to make up in your mind, this is the best it's going to get. It might be every now and then, might be a surprise here and there, but this is so embedded in both persons because it comes from child development. Listen, it has nothing to do with the baby mama, has nothing to do with the last relationship with the baby daddy. This all has to do from child development. And unfortunately, what we have learned as children, we carry that throughout our life. Even if we have to sometimes mask it, hide it, we still perform it. We just try to find ways of getting it done without getting caught. Because a child's development will always stay with that person, even to death, up until death. It doesn't matter how old they get. So that's why we have to make sure that our children are getting developed properly, especially at a time when development is very, very sponged or received. Okay. Now you also have where the woman, she has to deal with the man who's mentally not attached. So here it is. He doesn't know how through physicality that you're touching or even through words of affirmation, he doesn't know how to have that language because he never was taught that as a child. See, the reason why some of you are having men problems with the men you have been emotionally attached to you, because you're the first person that ever allowed him to attach emotionally. You just don't know it. He hasn't shared that with you in conversation, but it's some signs that you can maybe recognize and say, you never really been hugged a lot, or you never really got a chance to sit down and be heard a lot, or all they wanted you to do is go to work, bring home the money, and shut up and have sex with them when he was ready, not when you was ready, and not when it was comfortable for both. You've been really used as a slave and never knew it. Y'all never had that kind of conversation, but there's certain signs that man can show, especially when you have a man that is emotionally detached. That is almost the worst man to ever fall in love with. I'm going to tell you why. He don't know how to deal with his anger when he get past a certain point. And everyone I've counseled, don't let them lie to you, and nigga, you can't lie to me. I got thousands of men who were in some area of their life emotionally detached and end up returning the favor one day through violent act. Because all he knows how to do is get physical. He don't know how to handle mental. Mental issues make him nervous. Mental issues trigger something. Mental issues cause him to feel weak, shameful, embarrassing. Like the woman physically, she gains weight, she lose too much weight, she don't have a proportion. She see you always look at the chick with the big booty, she got one that's flat. So her physicality that she really can't change a lot about in some areas of her life without a lot of hard work and exercise and this, that, and the third, is not pleasing to her. But you keep on trying to tell her how beautiful she is in that moment. but she's seeing not just that moment of not being beautiful. She feels like she hasn't been beautiful even before you showed up. And that means she might not feel beautiful no other time after the fact. And I don't care how much you accent her beauty and bring it out and talk about it, touch it, rub it, feel it, all that. She still feels inadequate physically because of the fact being that's her place of struggle. She was called the fat black girl. She was called the girl who couldn't do nothing. She was called the girl with the pigtails. And she was called the girl with the broken glasses, the plastic. She was called the girl that was ugly. You know, these words she's heard from a child. So as she's developing into an adult, that's what she brings. And even though you keep on saying you're beautiful, I chose you. Why would I be with you if you wasn't that? I ain't got to lie to you, girl. You all that. Woo, woo, woo. She doesn't see that because that's her place of strong struggle. Like he won't see his mental because that's his place of strong struggle. Now, I ain't gonna just leave it there. So how do we deal with that? Women, don't sabotage and bail, and men, don't get frustrated where you gonna sit up there and want to go and result to physical action. You have to have enough conscious awareness of the other person's existence in your life as being priority, or just leave the relationship alone. Because what happens in every human, what we make important is what we feed our attention and our energy to. That's why when you have a child, all of a sudden everything's about that child. You get married, it's about that spouse. So when you discover that your spouse is having a physical or a mental issue, you have to be willing to play the long game because it's going to take some time. And you can't play mama, and you can't play kinfolk or people that could be the trigger for his life. You can't almost play spouse because it could have been some girl or his girlfriend or his last person that he had, big mama. They're true like that. You have to play the independent person that loves him or her so much that you'll sacrifice your moments just to make sure that they start dealing with their triggers, dealing with their issues. Because if you can get them to a healed place, they listen to me closely. If you can get him or get her to a healed place, they will be indebted to you for the rest of your life. And I'm not saying to do it for that reason, but I'm saying a lot of stuff that you want to pull from that woman, that man, they'll release it. They'll let it go because they know that you truly do have their best interests at heart because you stuck it out with them until they started feeling better about themselves. They might not ever change physical. He still might not ever change mental, but he was able to adapt and she was able to accept. And then that made things more peaceful in the relationship. Am I making any sense to you all? Huh? Yeah. So you have to know how and understand women. He really can't understand your need to be held without being raped. He's not understanding because he's not the predator. He's the healer. Oh, wow. Woo! So he's not understanding that when he touches you, that he thinks, especially if he has a history that his touch magically does something for the woman. But when he touches you, it just withdraws you. He doesn't understand that. And there's no way, listen to me, women, there's no way for you to really translate that to him if he's not engaged. And if you're not engaged, to be honest about why it cringes you when he touches you. You can go with the nicety words and says, you know, something happened to me. To hell with something. What happened? Well, there was a thing that took place. To hell with the thing. What happened? Because in our head, we need to know the who, the when, the where, the why, and the how. We don't need the general because we're not understanding it. I am your man. I should have the right to touch, and you don't. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Calm down. What's going on? Don't what? Don't be rough with me. Don't be. Well, who the hell been rough with you before me? Oh, yeah. Who? Conversation needs to be held. Because a man don't know how to deal with a woman in her physical areas of life because he wasn't violated like you was. Unfortunately, women, the statistics show the numbers are real and it's facts. And in every household, the girl takes the blunt of physical, listen, physical abuse. Not saying there were little boys that remember listening all that. I'm saying on the bigger vast, the numbers come back. They don't lie. Brother, it's a very high possibility that some uncle, some brother, some cousin, some male or some female took advantage of your wife or your girlfriend when they were vulnerable. Some of it is known and a lot of it is kept a secret. Especially when the daddy comes in and be the one who did it. Okay? I said, I mean, doesn't. So men, you have to understand, what you don't understand why she's so physically withdrawn has nothing to do with you now. That's that child sponge that has now been developed into the woman who has brought that to here. And now when she really has somebody she loves, she cares for, she just don't know how to get past that block of letting you be physical without her thinking you're being rough or you reminded her or she's looking at you like you the person, you know. As somebody said that the reason why they didn't want to have sex with their husband, unfortunately, he looked just like the man that used to molest her, who was unfortunately a relative in the family. So this guy, when he started, he didn't stop until she became a teenager. He started when she was really young, 4 or 5 years old, and did not stop. Every year, as much as he wanted, as often as he wanted, over and over and over again, till she became a teenager. And then she was able to stop him. And listen, that's normal. That's normal cases that I get. I get so damn tired of hearing that because it became normal now. Like, oh, seriously, it's like the same nigga do all of y'all because it's like the same MO, the same pattern, the same spirit. See, because I'm telling you, I'm thinking this gets you tired of folk. No, we get you tired of folk. It's when you hear that conversation. And the uncle say, hey, would you get in the car? I'm going to take you somewhere. Well, mama told me to go ahead and walk home. Well, I'm your uncle. Well, I'll take the whooping from mama until I get home. Because every uncle can't be trusted. Every brother don't want to play hide and go seek it. Some of them want to play hide and go get it. Every girl don't want to come over and just do a slumber night. Some girls will come over and give you the experience that they got. Y'all better listen. And unfortunately, men, by the time you get them, they've been through so much physical, they're worn out and tired. You're all ready to go because you didn't have that as your past. You ready to do you. But now you got to temper that because now the truth about how she really been feeling every time you've had sex with her comes out, and now here come your mental. Now, women, he ain't good at mental. He's a nervous wreck when things hit him mentally. For you, you master that. You're like, well, babe, I don't understand what. And y'all say this. Well, why you don't understand? I don't understand why you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm making it plain. It's like, kid, no, stop playing. Hold on, time out. I don't care if you make it A, B, C, D. We're not mental. We're physical. So stop trying to convince us to be mental when that's not how we was raised, because most men were violated mentally. Yeah, let me go ahead and tell you the secret. So yeah, everyone can touch us on the physical, but not having that father, it messed us the hell up. Point blank and period. And you talking about, you got the nerve to slap this in my face. I don't want a man who ain't got daddy issues. Then nigga, you don't want half the men on the planet because most of these men ain't been raised with a father. They gonna have daddy issues. Point blank to the period. Until the daddy start doing their job, every male who did not have a father as strong as he gonna act like he is, he really got daddy issues because a man child born who don't want his daddy. Point blank period. Y'all stop all that playing games with one another. That's what that is. Just as well as y'all women long to be a daddy's girl, and some of y'all was, you don't understand the connection that a father has with a son. You will never understand. You're a woman. You will never understand the connection that a father has with his son. I got 4 boys. That's why I can understand, like, how in the hell did our father not want to raise at least his sons? You want to raise your daughters, okay, because we ain't got too much to relate to them as they get to 12 years old, their periods and stuff. But you know everything that we're going to go through as a boy to a man, and you won't be there for one of those scenarios. When my sons, God, I love them all. When my boys were born, I made sure. Now, my oldest one was already here, but you hear me say he's my son, not no step. I'm his damn daddy. From 6 months old, he's 34 right now. I wish his biological would try. He already tried a couple times. He knows. Don't play with me. Nigga, don't play with me. That nigga called me father all day long. You heard? Because I took responsibility. I nurtured him. I brought him through his hard times of aching, pains, and growing, and wet dreams, and liking girls, and being curious, and some dude trying to walk up on him. What should he do? And fights and all. I put all, and then with his other brother, and then the other brother, and I put some sweat equity in them boys, because there's a connection and a bond that a father should have with his sons. His son. And oh, my daughter, ooh, she the oldest too. Lord. I don't give a damn what none of y'all think. She got me wrapped. Yep, I don't care. The house is gold, the car is gold. I don't tell my daughter no. Hell no. That's why can't no man be me. I told her husband, you would never be able to be me because you have to tell her most of the time. You have to tell her you can't do it sometimes because you the husband. I'm the father. Ain't no telling her that. We get it done. I'll shut the world down for that girl. That's my baby. That's my boo. That's my dog. I only got one of them too. Oh, no. Y'all got to be out. Boy, y'all can go bite it, boy. Shoot. But that bond with my sons. My boys will call me every now and then and say, Daddy, yeah, I was doing such and such and such. Oh, okay, that's normal. It is? Yeah, I did it too. You did? Yeah, you remember I told you? You sure did. Yeah, your papa did too. He did? Oh, well, he ain't been there to tell the other one, but that's what I heard. That's the story about it. So this thing is hereditary? I hope not, because you got 2 sons. So I hope you stop it right now. Yeah, we need to figure this out. Yeah, we need to figure this out, because it gets worse each generation. I think you know a little bit more than what I did. Yeah, Dad, I am. Yeah, okay, because I stopped at your age. You in your prime, you just not get started. You having hella fun. What my grandson's gonna be like when they get yours? You ever thought about that? I said, they watching you right now. That bond with them boys made like never before. But see, women, you don't understand that. That man's all physical, so when you trying to get to his mental, he ain't understanding. Like, huh? What? Oh, you talking foreign. You're not hearing me. You're right. We don't hear you. We don't know how to, because we, as well as y'all was getting raped and molested physically, we was getting the same thing done mentally. Daddies didn't want to halfway talk to us. Mom was too busy working and frustrated, telling us to shut up, sit down, I'm talking right now. You see I'm on the phone, I'm tired. So the only thing you know from a woman, shut up, sit down, I'm tired. Shut up, sit down, I'm tired. Shut up, sit down, I'm tired. Yo, I'm tired. Shut up, sit down, I'm tired. So then when he gets with a girl, he gonna what? Shut up. He gonna what? Sit down, because what? She tired. Every now and then he gonna get in, but I got a headache. So he used to that. Shut up, sit down, I'm tired. Baby, you ain't got nothing to say? No, I ain't. What is there to say? Well, babe, I need you to leave the family. I am. I'm here. That's the answer of the man, because all he was there. His mama said, go take out the trash. He took out the trash. His mama said, go wash that car. He went and washed that car. His mama said, go down to the store for me real quick, to the corner store, and give me a pack of Newports. He went down to, y'all catch what I'm saying? So you're trying to get a man to lead you that his mama never let her lead. His mama always told him. And he took from a child and he's brought him to his adulthood. And y'all funky tails sitting there talking about, well, he need to get over that. Well, you need to get over your rape and molestation. Let's try that. Well, mine was physical. You know what about a physical versus a mental? Both of them hurt. Man, y'all be waiting for me on that. Ain't no comparing one to the other. Both of them does major damage for life. And it's amazing how you want your man to be Superman, but you want to stay Lois Lane. No, Superwoman, come on, Catwoman. Meow. Yeah. What's your superpower at? Get over. Let me be able to grab you, put you up, spin you, and we spin the bed, and I throw you against the wall, come back, and come back off of you, and do it. No, nigga. My insurance ain't good enough. No, your mind ain't good enough to handle a nigga like that. You want this, you know, I love you. Boy, ooh. Just don't do it too hard. Just don't put your tongue all into my mouth. This your throat. Y'all stay down there with them Delta invaders that suck on your lip. So if you come up to the Alphas, because the Alpha can hit the back of your throat, test your gas reflex in your stomach. All right. King Hawk Nation for life, baby. Oh, man. Kiss me softly. Where? Pecking. You grown and you pecking your grown man. I told my grandkids, I said, y'all come and get Papa a kiss. That's what I do to my grandkids. If I was to tell one of y'all, come here, I wish the hell you would. Girl, bye. Bye what? Till you learn how to kiss a grown man, don't come back here. What? I don't like all that tonguing. Bye. Till you learn how to kiss a grown man. I'm not your kids and your damn grandkids. You will peck me. What the hell is wrong with you? And I brush my teeth and everything is cool. Well, because what you don't want to tell me is that your grandpa used to put his tongue down your throat. Or your uncle used to put his tongue down your throat. Your brother used to do that and it turned you all the way off. You don't want to tell me the truth. You want to try to act like kissing is intimate. Well, we now married. How much intimate more you need to be? I mean, what the heck is going on with that? Yeah, we married now. So what do you mean that kissing is intimate? You're married. So you can't get no more settled in on that. You're married. Give me my tongue. Did something happen to you? Because mentally, we're not going to understand that. We're physical. So you said something physically happened to you. My brother used to go, oh, now, because this is when y'all see this, when the men do this, oh, he backing up. He's telling you this, okay, we need to rethink this. We need to figure this out. We need to make sure that you're okay. I don't want to be the harm to you. I don't want to be the hurt to you. I'm sorry, but I didn't even know. You never told me. I never told anybody, but yeah. Okay, no, that's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll approach you and we'll lead into kissing like that. But know that I'm not him. And I know sometimes maybe what does it trigger you sometimes? Yes. Because we're not mental. Ladies, we don't know this kind of stuff. You have to tell us this. We didn't come out of school with a psychology degree. We barely made it out of high school with a high school diploma. So stop thinking that we're expert on your feelings. We're expert on your physical. We're not expert on your feelings. And men, stop thinking that she's going to be expert on your physical. She's the expert on your feelings. Once you understand what their role is, then there can be greater union of communication, a better understanding, and then perhaps maybe a longevity of relationship. What I'm talking about, what we're talking about is the mindset of a man and the mindset of a woman. How for a man, he would never understand the woman's physical. For the woman, she would never understand the man's mental because men are not mental, they're physical. And women are not physical, they're mental. But women have been through physical rape, molestation, and hurt. And the man doesn't know that. He don't know how to mentally deal with that because he's physical. And then men have been mentally raped, beaten, and hurt because they had neglection of the father, neglection of the mother. Both everyone in their family told them, shut up, sit down, and go in the corner because men have so much energy that the only thing you want to tell your boys all the time is shut up, sit down, go in your room. Shut up, sit down, go in your room. So now he's a man. What does he do? He shut up, he sit down, and where do we go? And you're trying to figure out, what the hell you learned that? His mama. That's been his life longer than you have. You want to take a 1 or 2 or 3 year nigga who's been in his mama's house for 12 years, shut up, sit down, go in your room. You think 1 or 2 years, he's supposed to know that he can talk, stand up, and sit in the living room. He's learning that. It's a learned behavior. He got 12 years to destroy that crap. Like every time he touches you, kisses you, everything, reminds you of your uncle, your daddy, your brother, your cousin, who was doing that nasty stuff to you, that was violating you. Now you feel like they're about, and don't let him like your daddy. Don't let him like one of your cousins who did this stuff. Now you got to get that mental block out your head. And he didn't understand it. All he wanted was a kiss. He wanted his tongue out of your throat. He wanted to go deep with your back. He wanted to be really rough, but not to a point to where your body can get pain. Because that's just what we're physical. You want him to be touched. Just touch me. Oh, don't squeeze it. So just touch him. Just wait, don't put your my body is just sucking. No, nigga. Girl, you better come here. I'm gonna do like the caveman and boom, and drag your tail. All right. I'm done. Yes, sir. Everybody enjoyed it? I know y'all say, what the hell? I told y'all, I'm a man that y'all never had before. I don't even have to keep saying it. Y'all see it. No, I'm telling you, I'm not saying that cocky. It's just men are not like this. Y'all women have prayed and men want to be. I went through the store today, had some dudes looking at them. Them niggas want to be me. They just don't know how. They're too proudful to ask, bro, help me, groom me. They want me to be some superstar on television before they come to my camps or before they sit there and do the stuff that is needed to help them out. Instead of them going here and just admitting that they don't have those skills, they sit there and act like they got the skills they don't have. Yeah, they sit there. You know, my hand was feeling all naked. But yeah, they sit there and they don't have the skills. They don't have them. And women been praying, Lord, give me a man who don't lie. Lord, give me a man who got his stuff together. Lord, give me a man that ain't gonna use me. Lord, give me a man that ain't gonna abuse me. Lord, give me a man who's saved. Lord, give me a man who loves you. Lord, give me a man. And here I am. Y'all talk to me crazy. Hell no, you're not. See, that's how we do. When God blesses us with our stuff, we don't know how to treat it. That's why he don't be one to bless us. He finally give you what you asked for, and you don't know how to treat it. You don't know how to talk to it. That's why I check y'all right off the bat. Stop calling me daddy on my pictures, because I will correct that. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your zaddy. I'm king. Point blank and period. Point blank period. You put that crap on my stuff, I'm not deleting it. I'm writing a whole damn paragraph of why you should not be calling me something that I did not tell you to call me. I ain't never told you to call me your daddy. Your daddy's somewhere. You don't know who your daddy is. I ain't him. I promise you I ain't him. I know my father. Stop. Don't do that. Don't disrespect me that way. Well, you got to prove yourself that I'm a king, that you're a king to me. I ain't trying to be your king. So I got to prove nothing. The hell with that. No ma'am, no sir. I ain't got to prove you. You ain't who. You got some royal writ. You don't even. First of all, what qualifications do you think a king should be, and how you gonna say you're a woman? That's like me telling you how to be a woman. Come on, man, get off. You can't tell me how to be a man or a king. Or my dad. I don't give a damn what your daddy and granddaddy taught you. You are not a man. You do not know what it is to be a man. I do not know what it is to be a woman. I would be stupid to come over here and try to tell y'all how to be a woman. What kind of crap is that? And y'all be listening to men like that. ain't gonna mention their names. We try to tell y'all women how to be. No, we don't have the authority to tell you how to be. We need to understand how you are so we know how to be towards you. Patience, loving, kind, considerate, unconditional love. Develop leadership, not dictatorship, not becoming your Lord, and we damn well ain't your God. That's Bible. We do not become a Lord over God's people. He did not tell Adam that while you're being the head of your wife, that you are the God of your wife. No, sir. You got dominion over everything but Eve. I have dominion over Eve, as well as I got dominion over you. And you alpha chicks, you stop getting these little old freaky beta, Charlie, and Delta niggas and beating up your breasts and think that you something because you start speaking from your chest. If you go run into the right alpha, he gonna break all that. You gonna call it abuse. No, you're abusing men when you exert your authority over them because you know you're alpha. Stop dating down. Shoot, think y'all slick. Well, my man ain't never did that because he a dang beta. He's scared of you. You'll punk him out. That's what betas and Charlies and Delta men are. You get your real alpha, he gonna look at you like, what you say to me? To him, no, girl, bye. I got 4 more waiting to come in that door. How many you got coming to yours? I got every nigga. Yeast infection. Go ahead and let him come on here. Because them 4 don't go to the doctor. Them 4 don't do their nails. You're gonna have one gonna scratch you and you're gonna be bleeding down there. Go. He won't do his feet. He don't smell good. He's gonna be musty. His balls ain't gonna be right. He don't even know how to do it to you. Go. Because some other folk, they're already ready. Groomed, ready. They know when to shut up. Because you talk too much. Bye. See, y'all don't, yeah, okay. Well, okay. When you lose it, I promise you, women, a man like me, and I'm helping develop some of them, and you might run into another, he will never lose when you leave. He will never lose when you leave. Trust me. He coming packaged. He ain't gonna never lose when you leave. You're the ones like, look at the numbers and statistics. There's only 1 per 7 of y'all. The numbers are against all of y'all. Hate me, love me, get off my life. I don't care. You can't beat the numbers. Matter of fact, the reason why you're really mad at me is because I know the numbers. And the reason why you're really pissed off at me because you know it's the truth. Well, you ain't all that anyway. I'm all that enough for you to say that I'm not all that. See, you can't use reverse psychology. You can't use it. You ain't all that all anyway. Poor little girl, somebody had to end up kind of dismissing because you tell a lie to me, you can't even be in my circle. You supposed to be a king. You supposed to be communicating. No, when you communicated that lie, you broke the chain, baby. And all this stuff that you now, all this bad, all of a sudden, all this bad stuff about me come out. Y'all gonna stop that too. If you've been harboring bad feelings about somebody from day one, then you've been lying about that then. Because how you got so much to say about somebody at the end of the breakup, but you never said nothing during or before? You're a liar. He ain't a bum. He ain't not no good. He breath those because you didn't say none of that. None of that was said until he broke up with you and he cheated on you with your best friend. Now all of a sudden he a dog, he a whore, he's all these bad things. He's sorry, he can't have sex anyway. You never said that. Ever. Ever. You liar. So you ain't no better than him. Because he should have known that the first day he hit him, he was bad. But now you want to beef up when it's breakup time. Yeah. Now she all these names. She's an itch. She's an oh. She ooh. Oh, really? But you never said that to her because you know she was going to slap the piss out your mouth because you a beta nigga. Because alphas don't call their women that except for in the bedroom. Point blank period. We never say that about y'all in public or in private. Except for the bedroom, which is undefiled. Outside of that, you reverenced. So even in breakup, you ain't no B, none of that. We just didn't make it in relationship, but she's still a great woman. We don't alphas don't tear down what we have left or what we had to dismiss from because they're still the nation that brings forth life. What you talking about, bro? How you talking bad about your girl? You call yourself a king because she's your ex. You lie, you beta, you delta. Y'all stop all that too. On the back, you want to talk bad. I think it's funny. Talk bad about me, because I'm gonna show that tells everyone how much he was a liar. Because somebody gonna say, "Did you ever tell that to him?" Nah, I never told him. Coward, and won't tell me. To scare yourself. If your pH level's off that day, oh hey, doctor, right now. You got a 24-hour walk-in clinic. Go. pH level's off. You might have syphilis or cop or gonorrhea, but you might have a bacteria. Go handle that. That's just so embarrassing. It should be that you don't even know your own coochie, and a man had to tell you that you need that balloon bottle that my mama had. You know what I'm gonna get on Amazon tonight? I'm gonna buy me about 5 or 6 of those hot water bottles, balloon bottle things. I'm gonna fill it up with some vinegar, like my mama used to have back in the day, and some old time vinegar. And when anybody come to my house and something ain't right about them, friend or foe, I'm gonna bring that bottle out and I'm gonna say, listen, it's already prepared. Go on in that bathroom, handle yourself, baby. Go handle yourself, because you sitting on my couch, and when you get up, it ain't right. It ain't right, baby. It ain't right. King love you. All right. Just trying to make you better. Somebody gotta tell you the truth. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. No. Because I will tell you, somebody gotta tell you. Your mama didn't tell you. Your boyfriend didn't tell you. He just going through the motion. He don't even know what good cooch is supposed to look like, because he ain't had good cooch all his life. But I'm telling you, that ain't good cooch. Come on in there. All right. See, kings got to know how to really run their kingdom. And not be an embarrassment. No, be very concerned. Yes, ma'am. Hey, bro. Hey. You eating the wrong kind of food, man. It's sweating through your pores. I've been trying to stop eating pork. No, that's more than that, man. When the last time you been checked? When the last time you went to the doctor? Physical, man. They did a physical today. No. When the last time you been checked? Like, when the last time you peed in the cup? When the last time they looked in blood to find out if you got any bacterial infections, gonorrhea, herpes, anything? All right. Man, I ain't been itching. My peeing hot. Go. Get your blood count. Come on. You need some full blood work. And then you find out you got all these bacterial infections and all these other kinds that you never thought you knew you had, because you ain't taking care of yourself. You Delta, Charlie, Delta. Alpha go at least 6 months, every 6 months. I go every 6 months. Even if I ain't changing nobody, I still go. You know what's going on in my system. Heck yeah. Hamburger. Pineapples. Oh, man. All right, let me get you out of here. Well, let me help you out there, because you said there's so many things out there that can help people be protected from that. That's careless. That was true. But if you ask some microbiologists, that these diseases, especially AIDS go through every condom that have been created by man, because it's so small. The microcosm of an AIDS cell is so small. It has been proven that it can go through a condom. And it also goes through spermicide and all that. A lot of that cream stuff. I'm sorry to tell y'all, even being protected ain't being protected enough. The best way to protect yourself on the real, get that full blood work and stay consistent with the same person. Point blank period. Y'all stop sneaking and dipping. And if you're gonna sneak and dip, make the person that you dipping with get some paperwork. Paperwork. I've never seen so many women get offended when they sit up here and call themselves trying to holler at me. And I said, if I was to holler at you, when was the last time you had your paperwork? Because you don't even know if I'm married or not. And if I am or not, that's none of your business. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do regardless. So if I did decide I was going to do something, you got paperwork on you? What you trying to say about my coochie? I don't know it. And I don't know the last nigga that was in it. And that lets me know that you don't know it either, and you're careless. Because I could have just not asked nothing for it and hit it. And the last thing you would have asked me for was a condom, because you too busy. Ooh, you smell. Ooh, what is that smell? what is that smell on you? Oh, you just, oh my God, that's what, your whole body like that. That's this your, oh, child. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. He picking me up. Boom, I'm hit the ground. Girl, I'm stuck. You done called your friend, girl. This nigga got me stuck in the ceiling. What the hell? What move is this again? Called high top? I'm doing the high top. All right, all right. I know I gotta leave y'all with something goofy. Well, I'm ready to sign off. I'm tired. Oh Lord Jesus. Y'all need to stop coming late on my stream now. Hey, y'all put the alert on y'all thing now.